Yeah, I got a story to tell. I know they want me to fail. If they throw me into a cell, I know wife, she paying the bill. Cause I can afford to be quiet. My city is dying, the children are crying. Be alert, not devour. The enemy's prowling you just like a lion. But we got the keys, I promise you. Hold on to the peace inside of you. No, I'm not alone. You're not alone. You got an army who follows you. It's time to rise up.
I went to prison 26 years. My very best day in prison is not as good as my worst day out here. So if you want to follow in my footsteps, go for it. But I'm gonna tell you this here. Like my man just told you,
yeah,
prison ain't no fun at all.
Yeah.
You know, if that's the, you know, the road you want to travel, go for it. But I guarantee you, see, I'm broke. Them people stole so much, I ain't gonna go into that. But when the feds come after you and they start taking stuff, it's, you know, like they took millions. But what good did it do me? I was in prison with everybody else. We was all in prison.
Yeah.
What I'm telling you is don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't. And now, you know, and the best way to destroy your family is go out there and get caught doing something. They arrest 10, and 10 of them's gonna tell on each other. What did you benefit from that?
Right. Right.
You know? So no, it's the main thing I want people to take away from this here is this. Like my man said, I work at McDonald's. We all said that we would work at McDonald's to get out of there, in the hood, and let everybody see you. You know, it's not worth it.
That's good. Hey, you dove right in, and I appreciate the transparency. I'm gonna back up just a little bit before we dive into that great detail. Okay.
Okay.
And so, Gilbert Dowdy, born and raised here in Kansas City.
Yes.
Okay. What neighborhood?
We started out on A Street, down on 8th and Euclid, and then we went to Linwood. Right there, Linwood and Woodland.
Right on.
Yeah.
I was at 32nd and Highland, so you was right around the corner. Wow.
Yes, sir.
Maybe that gave a little context for how I grew up.
Yeah, and then.
Wow. Okay.
You know, and then it was wide open.
Wide open.
Yeah, there was no, you know, when we was coming up, we could go anywhere. Wasn't no restrictions, wasn't no gangs and none of that. Wasn't no restrictions to where we go.
Okay. It's just for contextual knowledge, so you're how old now?
75.
75, okay. And so when you say when you grew up, and I'm assuming, when did you get affiliated, or did you ever become affiliated with any type of gang life here in Kansas City? Because you're saying that there was no gangs during your time.
No.
None of the, no Bloods, no Crips, no Trace Side, no none of these gangs that are origin.
No, none of that. We go ahead. But you know, you played sports all over the city. You know, pickup game over here. We played pickup games over here. Played pickup games over here. It was all over.
Pickup game. So you played basketball?
That was basketball, football, all that stuff. But it's, you know. But you could go anywhere.
Anywhere?
Yeah.
Where'd you find yourself going the most, I guess you can say?
With house parties.
House parties.
House parties.
Chasing after the ladies, or
that's
what?
Exactly what we done.
Okay.
You know, yes.
So you chasing after the ladies or whatever. Before we get into that a little bit, tell me what home life was like. Did you grow up with both parents in the home?
No, my father died when I was real young. I think I was about 8, 9. My father died.
Okay.
And, you know, my My mother raised us. Raised 3 of us.
3 of you. Or where do you fall in the midst of that lineup?
I was the youngest.
You're the youngest.
Yeah, and my sister, she's in the middle of my older brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are, how old were you when you moved to Linwood and Woodland?
I was in the 8th grade.
8th grade, okay.
Yeah.
And so you're developing a love for basketball. Your mom's is trying to do the best she can in raising you 3 kids, right?
Oh yeah.
And so where did things turn south, if you will, right?
Criminal?
Yes, sir.
Well, we was young. We were in high school. But see, like, we started out as boosters.
For the audience, and I might know what you mean, but when you say boosters, what are you
Stealing.
referring to? Okay, you started out stealing.
Yeah.
8th grade.
Stealing clothes. That's where you wanted some clothes, so you go steal them. So that's all. It's just, and then it didn't get into like, but we've always had jobs. And the feds used that against me. They said, well, Gilbert makes all his people go to work. Everybody got to have a job. Yeah. Does that make sense? The only people that are out at night are police and criminals. We were in this, let's get right to it.
Yes,
we
sir.
were in this for money. We wasn't in it, and it just exploded, and it started to.
When you say we, were you a solo dolo show, or were you running it? Because you didn't have a gang, so you the mastermind initially, or were you not the master? How's it go?
My sister turned me out.
Your sister.
She was a beast.
Talk to us about that. What you saying?
She was a beast.
She was a beast.
Yes, sir.
Now we talking about fighting. We talking about what we talking?
Money.
Getting money.
Yes, she was a beast until she fell victim.
So who showed your sister the game?
Nobody. That's why I said she was a beast.
So she figured out the game on her own.
Yes, sir. And it's like I said, she fell victim to drugs. But everybody said, why didn't I quit? Have you ever smoked cigarettes?
Yeah.
Could you just quit like that?
No.
All right. Then.
No.
That's the same thing. Once you get addicted to the life, then it's nonstop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an addiction also. So trying to stop that lifestyle is, when you can walk in a store and virtually buy anything you want.
Right.
It's just easy.
Right. Right.
Thank you for listening, and join the movement at Let's Talk Shop. We are changing the community one conversation at a time. If you want more content like this, please like, subscribe, and share our page at LetsTalkShopKC. May the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, Lord, my rock and my redeemer. Until next time.